somebody much as I want you. I never thought I'd ever love somebody much as I love you. Nobody said you would be the one to change my mind, 'cause love was my taboo.
Well, welcome to Inclusive Voices, which is part of our public enlightenment series for the call to action towards the sensitization of the public, private institution, and the general public for the driving of disability inclusion in all aspects of our economy. And this is our third edition. And today we'll be talking about the universal design. I'm your host, Okeogene Jane Apeva. After the break, you meet my guest. Thank you.
I never thought I'd ever want somebody much as I want you. I never thought I'd ever love somebody much as I love you. Nobody said you would be the one to change my mind, 'cause love was my taboo.
You're welcome back. Can you meet my guest? Please, sir, can we meet you?
Yeah, my name is Nwankwo Tochukwu. I'm the chairman of Planet Nets Intermediate Limited, a real estate company based here in Abuja. I'm happy to be here in your studio, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You're welcome, sir. And today, as I earlier said, we'll be talking about the universal design. Sir, can you tell us the term, explain the term universal design?
Yeah, universal design, as the name implies, it means a design of building, product, or environment to make it accessible to people regardless of the age, disability, and any other factor. The key word here is either a building or a product being usable, being accessible, and being inclusive. Thank you.
Wow, that's a good one. I won't explain what universal design is, sir. Can you tell us why it's important to us?
Universal design is very, very important. Let me talk from the aspect of real estate, where a developer has to design a building that needs to be accessible to everyone, including persons with disability. For instance, wheelchair users.
Yes.
They cannot climb the staircase, therefore a lift is needed.
Yes.
In every building. Let's say commercial building,
Yes.
high rise. Then a ramp is also needed in the house, residential places and offices that are on the ground floor in terms of commercial building. So then you talk about the environment now, the importance of universal design. I keep using wheelchair users. A wheelchair user can wash dishes in the kitchen. A wheelchair user can cook. Once the environment is built or designed in such a way, he or she could access the sink,
Exactly.
the gas, the table, can use his or her hands to cut, chop onion, chop all those things. Before you know it, dish is ready. Then when you come to an office environment, a wheelchair user, the table should be designed in such a way there will be a space to accommodate the wheelchair, and a table in the level in such a way he can operate the computers.
Yes.
So that is how important universal design is. It must be usable. It must be accessible. it must be inclusive for everyone. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. You've really explained in details how universal design is really important to us, and the accessibility issue in our society. As a CEO of real estate, can you really advise the viewers how they can actually make the environment accessible for everybody? Can you enlighten them and advise them what to do?
Well, my fellow developers, there is an act already that is on ground, even to penalize any design or approval of building that doesn't have all the necessary things required for persons with disability to access either an office or a residential building. So my advice is, for inclusiveness, we need to put it into consideration, not looking at the cost, in as much as cost is a vital factor. But it is also important to make sure in all our designs that will make it accessible and inclusive.
Wow, thank you so much. You've really done justice to this topic. I'm really so happy to have you here in Inclusive Voices. Dear viewers, you have heard that universal design is really important to us, and accessibility is one of the problems we have, because accessibility affects productivity, not for only persons with disability. For the elderly, the children, we all need this universal design, and put it to consideration. Inclusive voice for women and youths, inclusion for all. Thank you so much for being part of Inclusive Voices. Really appreciate you for coming and your time. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Somebody much as I want you. I never thought I'd ever love somebody much as I love you. Nobody said you would be the one to change my mind, 'cause love was my taboo.